Yes, yes, yes. Check. Didn't even do a sound check before I go live. I keep on doing these things backward. Oi, I need a producer. I need a producer. I think. Come on, family. On. I think. I think being your. Am I glitching? I think being your own producer is like a man defending himself in court. He have a fool. He has what I'm saying. Has a fool for a client. Oh, I didn't turn on my lights. Light a beta one, the ugly. Let me touch it up. There we go. There we go. That looks better. Better. Okay. What's up, YouTube? Black Jules TV at it again. Yeah. Anyway, I'm back once more. Just shooting breeze, shooting air. There's a lot of things going on, you know, a lot of things to talk about. Things are getting crazy. Things are getting super crazy. But we're going to talk about it today. We are going to talk about it today. Just making sure all my phones are on mute. So no disturbance. Okay, let's go. It's not alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Welcome back to Black Jules TV. Let's start it out like this. So, Black Jules TV. Black Jules TV. Black Jules TV. Yeah, Black Jules TV. We're at it again. Another live, another day in the streets of YouTube. What's on my mind today? What's on my mind today? I am very, 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 super, very appreciating the fact that I am seeing more women on in the media speaking up about men, defending men, the good men. Let me make this clear because sometimes you just have to make these disclaimers. So let me make this disclaimer before I get into it. When I'm talking about men, I am not talking about that 18 to 20% of men, the scum of the earth that you women are gravitating to, and they use, abuse, and discard you. And that's all the experience you have with men. So that's all you know about men. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about men, real men, which I don't know why we have to say this because it's common sense. Majority of men is not evil. Majority of men does not commit crime, does not use and abuse women. Majority of men don't. Contrary to, it's not even popular belief, contrary to the narrative that you want to run with. If majority of men were innately evil and committing crimes, we would have a chaotic world. We would have a chaotic country. We would have a chaotic world. It would be chaos because evil would reign. Majority of men, law abiding, family caring people. So I just want to get that out the way because I know people like to run to that small percent, that 18 to 20% of men that everybody wants, or everybody have to get a piece of, have to get them hands on. And then because they know that they are in demand, they don't stick around. They just use, abuse, and discard. And then after you go through that, you just wrap all men in a bundle and say all men this, all men that. No. If majority men was evil, is evil, we would have a chaotic world. You would not be able to be walking around in a safe society. Majority of men are good people. And I'm appreciating the fact, I'm so appreciating how more women is speaking up. The good ones are now speaking up about the good men. Because I believe that before they were just staying silent. They weren't saying anything. I guess they didn't want to step on the sister code toe. But it's getting real bad now. So now I'm seeing more people talking, more women speaking up for, for the good men out here. Yeah. So I just want to run through. I got 3 videos here. I know I have more, but I have 3. I put out 3 shorts. And, these are 3 beautiful women who they decide to come out and bat for the good men. And I just want to give them their flowers. I just want to show them the appreciation that we see them. We see you. Speaking up for the good ones, we see you. And I want to, let me see which one is that the one I'm doing? Yes, that's the one I'm doing. I want to start it with this lady right here. We're kicking it off like this.
And that's part of the reason why men are typically better at taking accountability.
Oh, let's start it over.
Of course, men are not making angry responses to my video calling them losers, because men get called losers on this app every single day. And that's part of the reason why men are typically better at taking accountability than women. You know why? We tell men the truth. Men tell other men the truth. They will tell their friend, hey, you're fat. Hey, you're not good looking. Hey, you're not smart, and mean it. And you know what happens with those men? Oftentimes, they work on it and actually get better. However, let's take a look at us, ladies, because we do not tell each other the truth about almost anything. You will let your girlfriend go out there raggedy, and you'll be in her comments, yes, slay, boss, queen, you look like a 10 out of 10. You're lying and you know it. And on top of that, we'll put on silly little names like, oh, she's just a girl. I'm just.
If you're lying and you know it, say amen. It's too early for this. Let me stop that. Oh, that one just happened. That one just happened.
Just a girl. You ran up your credit card to 20K. That's not just a girl. You caused an accident that almost killed somebody. You're not just a girl. You're sleeping around with way too many men for you to keep track of and cheating on your spouse. You're not just a girl. You're a terrible human being. And I'm tired of women allowing other women to be terrible human beings. On my side of TikTok, I will call out the men who are terrible and the women who are terrible, because there's terrible people everywhere. And we have to get away from this idea that it's just the men. It has never been, it will never be just the men. To any of the girlies that were super triggered by my video, this is how men feel on the internet every day. Congratulations. Welcome to equality.
Welcome to the club. Yes, welcome to the club. Now, another thing that I want to touch on. Did it just slip me? Huh. Yes. Women keep on how should I say it? Given the narrative that men is the cheater, men are the one who cheats. And how they say it go, like 3 women are 10% more than men in the world, something like that. Yes. So unless men are cheating with themselves, who are men cheating with? If all men cheat and all men are cheaters, who are they cheating with? If If they are not gay, they are not bisexuals. Who are they cheating with? That's another thing. Women like to just put it onto men and like, men are this. And there's another video that I'm gonna bring up after I finish highlighting these three beautiful women. The notion that men are the abusers in relationship. Yes, because, and we'll get to that. So let me hop over to the other beautiful lady standing up for men. Let's go.
Way to lose a good man isn't cheating. It's becoming his biggest source of stress instead of his peace. Men don't leave because someone prettier came along. They leave because home became harder than the world. When a man is dealing with work pressure, financial stress, the weight of providing, he needs one place to breathe. That place should be you. But modern women forgot this. They compete with their man instead of complimenting him. They challenge every decision, question his leadership, turn conversations into debates. That's not partnership. That's exhausting. They compete with their man instead of complimenting him. They challenge every decision. A man doesn't need you to be his therapist or his mother. He needs you to be his woman. Soft where the world is hard, warm where everything else is cold, loyal when everyone else is conditional. When a woman makes home undefeatable, when she feeds him, desires him, chooses him daily, that man doesn't even see other women. Not because he can't, but because nothing out there competes with what he has at home. Loyalty isn't a promise. It's a reality you create. If your man is distant, ask yourself, am I adding to his peace or his problems? Make home his sanctuary or watch him find peace somewhere else.
Whenever a man call it quits, and I've experienced that multiple times, well, more than one time. When I say multiple, it sounds like it's I've experienced that more than one time. When you finally call it quits, it's always, if it's not you, well, it's always you. And it's always someone else. It's always something else. It's everything under the sun except the woman. Nothing that she do is the problem that caused you to be looking somewhere else or to be walking away. Always. I'm yet to see a woman who stand up and take accountability like, yep, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing in this relationship. He was so unhappy. I stressed the hell out of him and he get fed up and he walk away. You will never find that. I've never seen a woman heal that much to admit that they were the one who caused the man to walk away, who drive him away. You know, that's just what I want to say about that. Let's move on to the other one.
Nip this man versus bear conversation in the bud right the
Oh,
fuck
this
now.
one is
The
good.
question is, would you rather be in the forest alone with a man or a bear? Not a rapist or a bear. What percentage of men do y'all think are rapists? That's what's really getting to me, because y'all make it seem like it's a 50-50% chance. Like, oh, he might me, he might not. Have you lost your mind? And before y'all answer that in the comments, because it is a question and I do want an answer, what percentage of men do y'all think are rapists? And when you answer, I want you to put it in the form of a sentence of the men that are in your life. So that way we can bring this back to reality. So I want you to say, of my 3 brothers, 2 of them are, of my 6 male.
And I love the way how she's asking this question. I love the way how she want them to respond to it, because What I realized with the women who is answering the questions, they always saying, I'm not talking about my husband. I'm not talking about my brother. I'm not talking about my son. I'm talking about the other men out there. So they don't really know of personally of a man who are majority of the man they know, they don't think they would be harming anybody in the forest. It's always somebody who they don't know or who they have no knowledge of. They are the one who they are using to make their decision or their choice. Let's continue.
Cousins, 3 of them are. Of my 5 male friends, 2 of them are. I want you to give me those numbers. And I think about this in real life because I have brothers in real life. And if somebody out there chose to be in the forest with a bear as opposed to one of my brothers because you thought there was even a chance that one of them might rape you, bitch, fight me right now. No, fight me right now.
Black Jewels TV.
Because you thought there was even a chance that one of them might rape you. Bitch, fight me right now. No, fight me right now.
Black Jewels TV.
So yeah, let me pull it up back to yes. So I just want to give these ladies that I'm coming across on social media who they're actually, you know, standing up for men. If it's even for the men in their family, their immediate circle of men, at least the women should be doing that. But they're not even standing up for the men in their family. You know, and it's sickening and it's sad. And so then there's this other one, because I want to touch back on the whole fact of men is innately the abuser in their in a relationship, because when men are being abused, where is it? When men are being abused, they are not expected. They are not expected to report it, to call the police, to stop it. They are expected to, because they are the man, they're supposed to deal with it. I guess they're supposed to be the bigger person. And this video right here, you know, and this video opened my eyes. Dead ass. And after I have this conversation about this video, I'll give a personal experience about this, where this video opened my eyes. For some reason, I don't know why, for some reason, I did not know there are so many people still out here that is willing to bat for men, protect men. This video opened my eyes. I did not know they were still out. They were out here in that magnitude. Because I guess I've been sitting on the wrong side of TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, where all I'm seeing is just people thinking that men need to shut up. If they're being abused, they need to walk away. If they can't walk away, then they need to take it until they can walk away. I was hanging out on the wrong side of social media until I put up this post and see the reaction that I get. Let's kick it off and hear what she said.
Waiting on the police.
Let's start.
That girl put her hands on me again.
They not here for?
Waiting on the police.
What happened? What you waiting on the police?
That girl put her hands on me again.
So you call a police officer like a female? Come on now.
Yeah, because if I put my hands on her, she.
When I hear this lady said, so you call the police like a female, it blows my mind. And I don't know these people, but the way how she come up to him and ask him what he's waiting out there for, it sounds like she's related to him. I can be wrong. It sounds like she's related to him. And even though she's related to him, it blew her mind that he would call the police on her because she put her hands on him. Her question blew my mind.
Call the police. Will we be having this conversation?
You stay 6'4" and you call the police officer?
That's another question that blew my mind. And I would love if I could have a conversation with this lady, because I'd have one question to ask her. Him standing 6'4", what should his course of action be? When she put her hands on him. And if anybody come across this video, I would like to share what would be his course of action standing 6'4". What should his course of action be other than to call the police? Because if he hold her hands and try to stop her and she called the police, him holding her is an assault. If he hit her back, that's worse. If he walk away, no, how long he's gonna walk away for? She's gonna see him as a punk, and every chance she get after, she gonna put her hands on him. If it's her play, if it's his place, and he tell her to leave, and she said no, he still have to call the cops to get him out, to get her out. What would be his course of action, or what should be his course of action other than calling the police on her?
I'm not a punching bag.
It's sad when a woman cannot hold another woman accountable for abuse. When a woman put hand on a man, it's sad that women can't hold those women accountable. Damn, the wind is rocking outside. It's very sad. And this woman is grown. She should have known better. Instead of like, oh, shoot, I need to go and talk to this woman and tell her, you can't put your hand on a grown man. What if he hit you back? What gonna happen? You know? So not even... So men is... how I would say now, shamed from doing what is right when it comes to abuse. Clearly, this man is one of the good guys because he got hit and he didn't hit back, standing 6'4". How could this be how can this be a society that is striving for better when there are people in society like her who don't believe that a woman should be held accountable if she throw hands? And let me get into let me get a little up close and personal. Let me do some check in my hand in my head just to make it clear. So 4 months. 4 months. 4 months after I came to the US. I got hands put on me in a way by my wife, in a way that in my worst nightmare, I wouldn't dreamed of. If I had a bad heart, I would probably die of heart attack the way how I was frightened to know that was even possible. And it wasn't any just no one slap. I mean, it was a ass whooping. Yes. Never spoken about this in public, and it's over 10 years. I mean, she mount me, and it was some backhand slap, front hand slap in my face. And I'm standing 5 feet 10 inches tall. I'm the average guy. At that time, weighing around 180 something pounds. And I'm talking about this lady, if she weighed 120 pounds then, it would be a lot. She was like around 120, 125 pounds, 5 feet, maybe 5 feet 6 inches tall. Skinny lady. I have military background. She knows my background. She know my capabilities. I'm not saying she knows my capabilities. There was a time when she trusts that I have the capability to protect her against any harm that would come of her. In our early days of dating, she believed, and I'm not gonna get in that part why she had believed that, but I have evidence that she had believed that I'm capable enough to protect her. And that same woman believed that she have the power to saddle me lying in my bed. Well, I guess it was her bed. And smack this grown man across his face a couple times. And when I gather my thoughts And I get up and I walk out the house. It was in October. I'm from Jamaica. October in New York already is chilly. She ripped off my shirt. So without shirt, only a jeans, only a pants. I get up and I walk out the house in the middle of the night. It was like some minutes after 1, after 2. And I'm just walking up this dark street that I have no clue where it's going, what is up there, what it is, and just bawling my eyes out as a grown-ass man. Not because the licks hurt, but it was because I know that if I had retaliated with the same energy that she had come at me with, I would be in handcuffs, sitting in jail, waiting for them to put me on a plane, send me back home. That's where the hurt was coming from. And she drove me down. She begged. She apologized. She said how much she's sorry. She said how much it would never happen again. Until it happened again. And this time I decide to stop her. Well, it didn't really happen again. She believed that she needed to confiscate my cell phone. Because at that point in time, I believe that I need to start gather evidence. So I start record our conversation because she knows to twist things. And I guess she get an idea that I'm recording her. So she wanted to take the cell phone. And I tried to get back the cell phone. And by just holding on to her and moving her out the way to get my cell phone, she punched me. She grabbed me, punched me in my face, tell her son to call the cops. The cops came. I was the bad one. And it was at that time I decided I need to get out of here. And I have to do it secretly because she said it out her own mouth that she was determined to get rid of me. To get me deported back to Jamaica. I never talk about this. Only people who's close to me know this story. And another time, I was folding some laundry and she came in and she started attacking me again, throwing away my clothes that I was folding. I'm just giving the long version of it. And every time she threw them on the ground, I'd pick them up back and start folding them, just ignoring her. And she attacked me again. And I tried to stop her. I hold on to her, just hold her hands for her not to stop punch me. And when I realized that if I try to restrain this woman anymore, she's gonna get hurt and I'm gonna end up in jail, I let her go. She crawled the back of my head, she bite me on my hand, all of that. Then I grab my phone up and say, I'm calling the cops. And I call the cops. She ran out, met the cops outside, and whatever story she told them, those cops came in. And when I explained to them what happened, I'm the one who slept in jail in holding for a night. And it took me another 10 months fighting like hell to prove my innocence. And I moved on and I kept that incident close to my chest as possible. And I told myself, And this is where it coming full circle around why I give the long story just to come right back around to this. After that incident, after I vindicate myself, I promise myself the moment a woman attempt to put her hands on me, the moment a woman let it known that hands gonna throw, or she's gonna throw hands, I'm calling the cops on your ass. Yep, I'm the quickest one right now to call the police and get a woman either removed from my premises or go to jail. And I would implore all men, don't believe that if you try to defend yourself, they won't call the cops on you. Even if it's just to stop her from hitting you or harming you, she's going to call the cops. You're going to be in the wrong. The moment she put hand one time, lock her up. Don't feel sorry for her. She won't feel sorry for you. And another thing that I can't understand, I can't understand how living in a country where we're living in a free society, right? Where you have the right to defend yourself and to defend your property. If I'm out on the street and a gentleman, some male species, let me just say what is it. If I'm out on the street and a man walk up to me and try to accost me or try to fight me and hit me, harm me, and I fight back to defend myself, and I have proof that's what happened, I am not going to be held accountable for any for a crime. I'm not going to be charged for a crime. It's highly unlikely that I'll be charged for a crime. The only way I would be charged for a crime would be if no one sees and he says I attack him too. I'm the first one who attacked him, so it would be my word against his, and we would have to prove it in the court of law. But if there's any evidence that he attacked me and I defend myself, the law is on my side. Why, when you get attacked by anybody out in society and you defend yourself, you're in the right. But if you are at home and you're being attacked as a man, if you defend yourself, you're in the wrong. If you protect yourself, which is your constitutional right to protect yourself from harm, unless I'm getting the Constitution wrong, we do have a right to protect ourselves, to protect your property and yourself. Why you don't have the right to protect yourself in your home? Why the moment it's a female, your right is through the window? And there is so much situation where there's so much situation between men and women where they just snatch the man's right away from him, and there's nothing he can do about it. If a man and a woman out there, a grown man and a grown woman out there, and they're at a bar or wherever they are and they're drinking, both of them choose to drink to the point where they are intoxicated, and then both of them decide to go and bump body under the sheet. Both of them decide to go and have sex, right? And when they wake up in the morning, the woman looking like, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have made this decision. If I wasn't drunk, I wouldn't give him none. And she decided to charge him or to report him as R-wording her, graping her. The law will charge the man for grape. Both of them were drunk. Both of them weren't consciously thinking. But at the end of the day, the man become a villain and the woman become a victim. How does that work? How is that legal? How is that okay? So the man must know that he must drink responsible, but the woman don't know that. Why the responsibility is on the man and not on the woman? To drink responsible. If you can't make rational decision when you're intoxicated, do not become intoxicated. That's just another one of the ways how they just snatch the man right away from him without, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because even if you fight the system and you win, your name already tarnished. There's a great charge that's on your name and it's going to stuck on it, even though you turn out to be innocent. Why is it so easy to snatch the man's right away when it comes to a incident between man and a woman? And we see the same thing. We see the same thing in family court. It's like everything that have to do with man and woman, the man lose some of his rights. And I would challenge anybody to give me one incident, give me one situation where a situation between a man and a woman and the woman lose a little of her rights to the man. And I guarantee you a life can't last long enough for that to be possible. For someone to find that that's narrow scenario. But I'm glad, full circle around, I'm glad that we're seeing more women coming to the forefront, speaking up on behalf of men. Because at least we know now that they're listening. Someone is listening. The good guys aren't alone in this fight. At least we know now that we start seeing now the women who need protected. Because these women here, these women that are just shown, these are the women men supposed to be laying down their life for. These are the women who's supposed to be getting everything. These are the women who worked, working for, fighting for, building for.
If you can't
Nobody's touching you. You're putting your hands on me. Get your hands off me.
No.
Get your hands
No.
on me.
No.
Get your hands off me. Ain't nobody touching you.
I'm trying to get past you.
Bye.
Let me get my shit, bro.
Get your shit.
You should have throwing my shit around.
Get your shit.
bro.
Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
No.
Stop touching me.
No.
Stop
For real.
touching me.
I'm trying to get my stuff.
Well, get it. It's right there. It's right there. Get it. Nobody's touching you.
Tell me in which society, in which world, in which country would a man be doing this to a woman and get away with it?
You're putting your hands on me. Get your hands off me.
No.
Get your hands on me.
No.
Get your hands off me. Ain't nobody touching you.
I'm trying to get past you.
Bye.
Let me get my shit, bro.
Get your shit.
You should have throwing my shit around.
Get your shit.
bro.
Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
No.
Stop touching me.
No.
Stop
For real.
touching me.
I'm trying to get my stuff.
Well, get it. It's right there. It's right there. Get it. Get it. Get it. It's
Bro,
right there.
move.
Get it.
Bro.
I'm not touching you. Stop touching me.
Bro, now grab me by my
Stop
grab me
touching
again,
me.
bro. I'm telling you.
Stop touching me.
Go on, bro.
Stop touching me. You're pressing up against the pregnant woman.
Mm-hmm.
Stop
I'm trying to get
touching
my
me.
stuff going on.
Stop
we're
touching
there.
me.
Bro, get off of my shit, bro.
Stop touching me.
Move. You being weird as fuck. Get the fuck on.
Stop touching me.
Fuck on. Bro,
Touch me again.
go ahead.
I'll see who's trying
Go
to
ahead.
get it.
I am. I know when it's one good time for you to hit me and it's on camera. Watch this
And
motherfucker
you
barrage.
pregnant. I'm pregnant.
I don't give a damn. Bitch, I'm gonna beat it out.
Get it out.
Hit
No,
me again.
just tell.
And you know, here's the thing. And I can't even say that. I really can't even say that because I was gonna say I'm holding men accountable for choosing these women who behave like this. But I was with a woman for 2.5 years before I know she throws hands. I was with a woman. No, it was more than 3.5 years. I was with a woman from 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14. I didn't know she throw hands. I was with her from 2010. I didn't know she throws hands until 2014. So saying that men should choose better, it's hard. It's hard. The only thing I can say, the moment you realize it's coming to this, get away. Anything that you have in the house can be replaced. Get out. Get out. And I've been saying this for the longest while. I'm gonna wrap up with this. Well, maybe not exactly this, but I've been saying this for a long while. The thing in my life that matters the most to me, the utmost to me, the thing in my life that matters the most to me is my peace. Yep. I rather be alone. I rather be alone and be at peace than to be sharing any space with a woman who behaves anything similar to this. Anything that show me that she's aggressive or she don't listen when I speak, I'm out. I'm out. And I'm okay. I'm okay to die alone by myself. No one to find me until this. No, I don't want that to happen. That's the only thing. I don't want they have to smell me. But I'm willing to die alone by myself than to have anybody around me who disrupt my peace. It's the most important thing to me in this time and age. The most important thing to me. I will not, absolutely not, put up with
the people that got killed. Of 963.
anything remotely close to that.
You're putting your hands on me. You can
It's not going to happen. And men, stop being silent about it. A woman put her hands on you, lock them up. Call the cops. Call the cops. At least let them spend a day in jail. Let it be on record. Yeah, let it be on record. Because it's not okay. It's not okay to be it's not okay to be the stronger species. Where's the right one I'm looking for? It's not okay to be the stronger species. I just forget which one I'm using. It's not okay to be the stronger species. It's not okay to be the stronger of the species. And you have to sit and take whatever they're dishing out. It's not okay. Look at this one.
Like I truly don't.
Where come back.
Like I truly don't. Like I do not want to. That's not. I just want to go.
I didn't touch you. I didn't touch you.
I just want to go. That's all.
Okay, well, give me your phone because
This woman was actually brandishing.
Like I truly don't. Like I do not want to. That's not. I just want to go.
But she was actually brandishing.
I didn't touch you.
I just want to go. That's
You
all.
want to leave
Okay,
and
well,
she.
give me your phone because
Why isn't this kidnapping or holding a person hostage? Why isn't this a felony? These are the things I'm talking about. And these are the things that I'm saying. More men, more of us, more women, more everybody need to start speaking up against what is that is going on in society. If we want to fix it, if we want our children and our children's children to come and inherit a world where it's conducive to their well-being, we have to fix these things. We have to let them know that actions have consequences. Because that is one of the big things that I realize women does not know. They don't care to know. But it's full time that we need to speak out more, louder, to let them understand that actions have consequences. If you don't want hands put on you, don't put your hands on no one. If you put hands on someone, expect hands to be put on you. And if the person chooses not to put on hands back on you, be grateful, appreciate it, thank them. But if it's even by force, society need to put back accountability in women's what they call it? Why did I forget that word? I don't remember the word. It's such a simple word and I don't remember it. But society needs to start holding women accountable. That's all I have to say. That's it. That's it. For my 3 loyal listeners, thanks for being here. Thanks for your support. Until next time, Black Jewels TV saying do good and let good follow you. Peace.
Black Jewels TV.
That's not what's supposed to happen. What the?
Black Jewels TV.
I'm getting used to it. I need to start doing it more often so I know. Yep, we're out. Peace. See you on the other one.